think you studied hard this weekend again.
I researched many things about biology for my work, and I practice many skills in English. I can
Wow.
write many topics for. I read many topics about development in my work, or many work topics of science in English.
And you
But
tried to write about those
yes,
topics? Oh, good.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I study many grammar in English,
Mm-hmm.
but I have many problem with structure sentences in English. When I to talk. When I to talk longer sentences in English, I feel not exactly for that.
So it's like especially long sentences. You want to
Yes.
learn how to write longer sentences.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I want to talk many things, but I don't see exactly what, and in a long sentences with many subject and many verb. I don't
Use.
send you structure or grammar in on a sentences for in long sentences.
Okay. So I think in this case, we can study about the different sentence structures.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to writing many long in English with you many structure in a long sentences.
Okay. All right. So we can study that.
Yes.
Okay, let me find my notes about that. Okay. Let me just find that because I also taught that one to another student.
Yes.
Who is the one singing? Your daughter?
Yes. She practice play guitar with song. She can play guitar and song.
What's that? Weta?
She
Weta?
Yeah, she my daughter can play guitar and with song.
Guitar. You mean guitar?
Yeah, guitar. Yes.
I see. Okay. Wow.
I and my daughter can play guitar.
Wow.
Now she practice play guitar and song sing many songs with
Wow.
guitar. Yeah.
Okay. I'm trying to find that. Wait, let me find my notes for this one. Where is it? Letter edited, typing. Okay, writing activity. I think this one. Because I also taught the different sentence structure to another student, so I want to show it to you. Oh no, not this one. Where did I put it? The preposition, the email, John. Okay, wait. 5 basic sentence structure. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, none. Wait. Where did I put that file? I'm looking for my file. 2 sentences. Okay, here. I found it. Ano do this? This is
Yeah.
practice. Wait, this is practice. Wait, listening, exercise, preposition. Edited letter, then focus. Suddenly I couldn't find that. No. I think I sent it through Skype, maybe.
Mm, I haven't received your email
Mm-hmm.
about sentences.
Okay, so here, wait. Let
Yes.
me open it and send it to you.
Yes.
Okay, so here I have to save it in another file. Okay, wait. Samples and then Tran. Okay, let me computer. Okay, save. I will send it now so you can open. Okay. So where is Tran? Tran. Okay. Sentences. Sentence structures. Here. Okay. Sentence structures. Oh my god. Oh wait. There where did I
Yeah.
wait. I have to
Yes.
save it in the desktop. Okay, desktop. So I can go to desktop and then sentence structure. Okay, here I will send now. Can you check if you receive? Do you have it? Email in your email.
In my email,
Yeah, I
I
just sent it.
I yes, I just have received
Okay.
sentences.
Anyway, I am
Yes.
sharing my screen with you. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so these are the basic sentence structure in English. Okay,
Yes.
so the first one, this is very easy. We have what we
Yeah.
call the simple sentence. Why
Yeah.
simple? Because you only have one independent clause. Now you have to understand what is independent clause.
Yeah, I see.
Okay, so here, when you say independent clause, okay, let me make it bigger. Where is it? When you say independent clause, there, it is a complete sentence. Okay, you have a subject, like here in the example, he, and then you have the verb is.
Yes.
Okay, this is a simple sentence, right? Now, we also, in English, we have what we call dependent clause, the second one. So down below there, so you have the dependent clause. When you say dependent clause, it is an incomplete sentence. It's not a sentence. Why? For example,
Yes.
here, you have the word although. Can you see the word although
Yeah.
there?
Also.
Yes,
Yeah.
because of this word, so this one, although I like him, is not a sentence. It is a dependent clause
Yeah.
because of the word although. If you remove although, then I like him is an independent clause. It's a sentence. But because of the word although, so this cannot be a sentence. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. So let's look at the example. So first example, Mr. Potato Head eats monkeys, right?
Yeah.
So where is the subject here?
Mm. I reading book.
No,
I read book.
no,
Yeah.
no. Here,
Mm.
here, Tron. In this sentence,
Yes.
can you see the
Uh,
sentence?
it's kind of independent girl.
Yes.
Girl.
So where is the subject? Can you tell me which word is the subject of the sentence?
Yes.
Which word? Where is the
Uh,
subject? Where is the verb in the sentence?
subject Miss potato heat
Okay.
is a subject.
Yes. And the verb
Uh,
is?
verb is
Okay. And object is?
opposite the monkey.
Good. And the
Yes.
second example, how about the second example? I refuse.
And I review I is subject. Review is a verb.
And it's a complete sentence, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I want you to give your own example. Simple sentence.
Yes.
Give me a simple sentence.
Yes. Mm. Many
I read
many sentences.
no, I
I read.
read book. Okay, wait, let me type it in our okay, so I read
Yeah.
books.
I read book.
Okay,
I is a subject, read is a verb, and book is a observer.
very good.
Yes.
Okay, another sentence.
Another dependent girl. Um, so I like her. Yes.
So I like her. Same. You okay, anyway, you use the word so. So I like her.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a dependent clause.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
All right.
when I like her in this after I like her in after I like her I have a problem that before.
Okay, but anyway, correct. Your examples are correct. The first one
Yeah.
is an independent clause because you have a subject, a verb, a complete sentence.
Yes.
Number two, it's a dependent clause. Why? Because of the word so there. Okay, so it cannot be an independent clause. Let's go to the compound sentence. Okay, so what is this sentence also?
Yes. Compound. Yes.
Okay, so when you say compound sentence, there should be two or more independent clauses.
Yes.
Okay, so how is this? So usually your independent clauses, they are connected by fanboys. Can you see the fanboys down below? Here,
Yes.
there. So what is F? It's the word for. A means end. Okay, there. N means nor. So these words, you use it to connect them. Okay, so you use it to connect your independent clauses. Okay, let's look at this example.
Yeah. I see.
Example, letter
Yeah.
A, Mr. Potato Head, can you see that?
Yeah.
Eats them for breakfast every day, comma, but I
Yeah.
don't see the attraction. So
Yeah.
where are the two independent clauses here?
Yeah. Two sentences. One Miss Potato Head eats them for breakfast every day, and so two sentences I don't see the attraction.
Okay, so you have your two
Yeah. And again,
independent. Mhm.
yeah, and but is a linking verb with two sentences.
Okay, it connects. It
Yeah,
connects the two
yeah,
sentences. All right, very good.
yeah.
Okay, another example, letter B. Let's look at letter B also.
Eating them makes him happy. It's one sentence, and he can pursue me two sentences.
Okay.
However, it's connect with two
Okay.
sentences.
So now can you make your own example? Give me
Yes.
two compound sentences.
Yes. For example, she is beautiful, uh, so I love her.
Okay. So very easy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next, another sentence.
um, I read. I read. Uh, I read book about science.
Science.
How about book about science. However, I can understand that.
Okay, I can't. Okay, I can't understand
Understand that.
it. Maybe like that.
It's
Okay. All right. So you have here your connecting word is so and
yes,
however. Okay. So very
yes,
good. I think these two kinds of structures are okay. Simple sentence
yes,
and compound sentence. Okay. Let's go to the
mm, yes,
complex sentence. Okay. So when you say complex sentence, you should have one independent clause, one only. Okay. One independent clause and
yes,
one or more dependent clauses.
yes,
Okay. So this is a complex structure. So you have one independent clauses or you can have one or more dependent clauses. Okay. Let's look at this
yes,
example. Although I like him, this one, right?
yes,
I still cannot marry him.
yes,
So, where is the dependent clause? Although I like him, that's your dependent clause. I still cannot marry him, that's your independent clause. Okay, so
yes,
in this example sentence, you have one independent clause and one dependent clause.
yes.
Okay, let's look at the second example. Although,
Uh, I like him. I like him is dependent girl. I
okay,
still cannot marry him. Is a dependent girl,
independent clause.
and he is much. He's much older than me. Is too under independent girl.
No, no, no.
It's three. Yeah.
How many independent clauses?
Mm, uh, he is much older than me.
No, no, no. That's not the independent clause.
Uh, three independent girl.
No. Here in this sentence, you have one independent clause and two
Yeah,
dependent
I
clauses.
see. Yeah. I like him. I like him is independent girl.
No, no, no. No, no. This is DC. Can you see? Because of the word although. So this phrase is, can you see that? So
Yeah, I
here,
see.
let me underline first so that you will not be confused. So here, in this example, because of the word although, so this is a dependent clause, the first one, although I like him. Second one, because he's much older than me, because of the word because, so this is dependent clause. You understand?
Dependent.
Yes. So you only have one independent clause, that is, I still cannot marry him. This is your independent clause.
Yes.
You understand?
Yeah, I still cannot, and he is smart. Is an independent girl.
No, 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 no.
I still cannot marry him, and he is smart older than me. Is to ask to independent girl.
No, 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 Tron, like this. When you say, let's go back, complex sentence or structure, you only have one independent, wait, let me type it so you can see. One independent clause only. Did you see that?
Oh,
So
yes.
only one independent clause.
Yeah, yes.
And plus one or more dependent clause.
Yes.
Okay. So your independent clause should be only one. So here, second example, only one independent clause, I still cannot marry him. This is independent clause. You understand?
Yes.
And
Uh,
although I like him, dependent clause, because he is much older than me, this is dependent clause. So
yes.
you have two dependent clauses here. And you have an independent clause.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh, in complex structure, only have one independent
Clause.
and more independent girl.
No. One independent clause and more, one or more, or two or more dependent
Yeah,
clauses.
yeah, I
Yes.
see. Yeah,
Okay. So can you give your own example? Let me write your own sentence, complex structure. Oh, here. Wait, Tron. Let's look another example down below here.
yeah,
Let's look at this sentence. She thanked the man. Look at this. She thanked
yeah.
the
She
man
finds man
who helped
who
her
have uh,
cross the
crossed the
street,
street.
which is very dangerous because it was raining hard. So in this sentence, you have one independent clause and you have three dependent clauses.
Yes,
So where
she
is
thanks the man is man and girl.
and where are the three dependent clauses?
And who is mean man have her cross the street
Okay, so
and
this is one.
which is mean have her street.
Yes.
It's very dangerous and
Okay.
it's a same street where renting has.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So
In sentences have three linking verb have a verb connects who which and because.
so these three are your dependent clauses.
Yes.
Okay, so the independent clause here, she subject, thank verb, the man object. So this is the independent clause.
Yes.
So who helped her cross the street, one dependent clause, which is very
Yes.
dangerous, another dependent clause, and then
Yes.
because it was raining hard, another dependent clause.
Yes.
Okay, so this is an example. Okay, so can you now give your own example?
Connector. Yes.
Yes. So you have
Um,
only one independent clause and you can have two or more dependent clauses.
yeah, I is very mm, red. Uh, for example, I like her who is wearing red skirt because she is very beautiful and it is without it is she her she like her who is wearing red skirt because she is very beautiful and and all because she's a very beautiful. Yet I am in this sentence. He like her is in independent girl,
Mm-hmm.
and who is wearing a red skirt, and she is a very beautiful. Is two dependent girl.
Okay, you include because. So because
Yes,
she is very beautiful, all right? So here in your example, okay, wait. There. So in your sentence, you have one independent clause
yes,
and you have two dependent clauses. Yes, so this is
yeah.
how you make long sentences. Okay, another one. So
Uh, I want to use past simple in sentences. I like it her who wore wearing dress because she wore very beautiful.
mhm, who was wearing, not were.
Like it who were wearing red skirt because she wore very beautiful.
Mhm.
Alright.
Yes, it's okay.
But in it's on sentences I you
Present tense. It's okay, it's okay.
yes,
Meaning is number one sentence is correct in meaning. Number two
yes.
sentence is correct also in meaning. It's just the tense.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like here, I liked her.
I want you to many simple in sentences, past simple and future simple one sentences.
Okay.
For example, uh, before before she is very full, but now
Before
she
she
doesn't
no,
because she
before she was what?
yeah, before she was very beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
but now she mm, doesn't beautiful.
No, she isn't
Isn't,
beautiful.
but I think that in future she
You have two but already. Before, okay, wait, like this.
yeah,
After the word
uh,
before, comma. So there.
yeah. Before she was very beautiful, but now she isn't beautiful, and in future, I think in future she can become a beautiful girl.
She can okay, she can be
I
beautiful again.
want to
Here, this one.
I want you three simple in sentences.
Okay, so here, before she was very beautiful.
Yes. Now she isn't yet.
Oh,
Uh,
here, you have this is your independent clause.
and
This is
it
independent clause. So this is not a complex sentence because you have three independent clauses only. You don't have dependent clause. Where is your dependent clause?
uh,
So here, this
yes,
one is not a complex sentence. So how can we make it a complex sentence? Let's fix this. Okay. So this is not a complex sentence, the one you gave, because you only
yeah,
use independent clauses. Okay? Not complex structure. Oh, it's time. I forgot. Okay, time is very fast, Tron. Wait.
yeah,
I have a student after you, so maybe I can try to send you this one later. Can you wait?
yeah, okay,
Yes, I'll
yeah,
just finish
okay,
my class. I'll try to fix
yeah,
this sentence, this one, the one you gave. Let's make it a complex structure. Okay?
yeah, okay.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
yes. And tomorrow
Yeah,
we can finish all if possible. We
yeah,
we
okay,
still have one more. one more kind
Yeah.
of sentence structure. I want to teach this also tomorrow. Okay?
Yes. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay, Tron. Sorry, the time is not enough. The time is not really not enough for us to study grammar.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes. Okay.
Goodbye. See
Please
you
wait,
again.
Tron. I'll send this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Yes.